English, that's enough. I mean, that's enough for you to be consistent. That's enough for you to be persistent for your working and to get knowledge. If you are willing to do now, so you will get it anyhow by researching.
So I guess you have achieved the fluency in a very short period of time, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yes.
was there any secret strategy you had, or something like method that you followed which you can share with other learners too?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Welcome, Afroza. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes, correct. Fine.
Okay. Okay, great. How was your day?
It was quite hectic because today it was extra work, some of the work like laundries and anything like that, because the festival has ended just yesterday, so I
Oh,
was
okay.
little busy. Yeah, as we have committed for today, I thought to, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so how are you feeling? Tell me first.
Exactly, I'm feeling excited to talk with you now.
Great, great to know that. I'm too excited as well. Yeah. So, could you please give your short introduction before we discuss further?
Yeah, sure. So I have completed my bachelor degree in science in 2022,
Hmm.
and then after I have been working in a academy as an English teacher. I also working as a spoken English teacher as part time, and part time I'm pursuing my hobby like YouTube's kind of things. Yeah.
So you are a YouTuber too.
Yes, I just started actually.
Oh yeah, that's why I haven't seen your videos. That's why I was thinking like I haven't seen you on YouTube. Okay, since when have you been teaching?
Since when? Okay, so yeah, from last 2 years I'm in a teaching.
Last 2 years. It means before 22, you were good at English already.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
that's great. That's great. Okay, it means, may I know, like, what was your background like during school? Was it in Hindi? Like, which language?
Hmm. So basically, I'm from Gujarati medium. My state is Gujarat in India. So yeah, my whole schooling and even college was in Gujarati medium, but last 1 year of college was in English medium. So from that, I was very good in English from very earlier time. I had a good command over English too. But since this college time, I was very good at this because I had to study for in English medium for 1 year. Yeah.
No, still, see, when I was in school, everything, like every subject was in English apart from Hindi. But we taught everything like, in kind of in translation method. Like even English teacher also used to read the chapter, read the story and translate it into Hindi. And we didn't get the exposure of speaking in English at all. So how did you get this command over the language? Like, did you speak in English during school or college? Like whatever you learned, like you said, I learned everything like in just last year, in the last year of the year, your graduation, you learned everything in
Yes.
English, but that was written and then reading. But what about the speaking one?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. So, it was the time of lockdown or something when my speaking practice came in time. Means at the time I used to speak a lot, and apart from that, I used to conduct online classes also, like on this Zoom or Google Meet platform.
Hmm?
So where I completely used to conduct the session in English, like for beginners, for intermediate persons. I used to conduct at that time,
People,
and because
people.
of that, yeah, yes, people. So because
Okay,
of that,
you taught
because of that,
English.
I could, yeah, complete.
Okay, okay. Okay, so before that, you started your own journey. Like when you started giving sessions, it means that time also you were good at English. But before that, you started speaking. Okay, so when you started, as you mentioned, that you started giving classes or you started talking to people over Zoom call, Skype call, how did you know? Because when I started, no one was aware about Skype application or Zoom application. So, and you have just recently started your YouTube channel. So, how did you get people to practice with?
Okay, so it is because of Alita ma'am's WhatsApp group. You might, if
Oh.
you might have no idea. Yes.
Everybody
So
knows that.
yeah, you have a lot of exposure of people to speak within that in those group. Actually, currently I'm not connected in any kind of group, but in that point of time, I was in many groups. I was exploring a lot of things, so where I connected with many people.
Okay, okay. Now I got. Yes, I used to watch Alina Ray's video and I have been watching continuously, yeah. And every English learner knows her very well. Yeah. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So I want to know I guess you have achieved the fluency in a very short period of time, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Yes.
was there any secret strategy you had or something like method that you followed which you can share with other learners too?
Definitely, why not? So actually, I had no idea of that we can earn from YouTube and we can upload our YouTube videos on YouTube channel. So it was like from very earlier I had a hobby to record myself in videos. So initially I used to record for reading kind of thing in English. At that time I was just learning, and I was learning first of all I started to record myself in a voice recorder, and I used to observe how do I speak, like that. And from that idea I got to know that what if I can record myself in video, so I can better improve myself. So then after I used to record myself in video, and that helped me a lot because every single video that I used to record, then I used to observe and learn by myself that what kind of mistakes I'm doing, and I used to observe myself that whether or not I'm liking my videos, right? So this is how we can get to know like how we are making mistakes, how we are speaking, like that. So this is something that pushed me towards this YouTube journey also. Yeah.
Okay, okay. It means you scrutinized yourself thoroughly in the
Yeah.
process. But one thing I have observed, even I have heard it multiple times from many learners, that they start learning English because when they feel passionate, like right now I have to learn this language anyhow. Okay, and then they are very excited and they make plans, they start doing same thing like you did. Maybe recording themselves, learning words, reading, or listening to people, but they are not able to be consistent in this practice. Like they do it for some are even able to do it just for 1 week. If some are a little more, then they are able to do it for a month. So what
Correct.
motivated you to learn this language for a longer period of time till you achieved your desired results?
Hmm. Okay, so this is the reason that I had a very clear purpose in my mind, that I
Why?
wanted to be, yeah, that I wanted to be good explainer, and being a good explainer needs you to have a very good communication, right? So for that I used to work a lot on my communication also, and so that it helped me to get motivated for English also. So this is how I improved my English and along with the communication. Yeah, because my basic purpose was in communication. I can well communicate in my own language, that and our national language Hindi also. And this is how it pushed me to keep motivated to me to for learning English also.
Hmm. Do you want to be a motivational speaker too?
Well, I don't have any idea. I mean, I'm not thinking about that I want to be a motivational speaker. But yeah,
Hmm.
in case of future, I'll get some chance. So definitely, I will.
Okay, okay. And did you visualize too while learning the language? Did you visualize yourself in future speaking great English?
Yeah, I sometimes visualize these things. Even I'm thinking that if currently I'm working on my YouTube, and in case of future, if I have to, if I have to make myself available for public speaking, so I can do well as well. I mean, I have practice enough to speak in groups and like that conferences. I used to take part in college time also, so I
Hmm.
have little bit of experience also in that.
Okay, okay, great strategy. Okay, one strategy you have shared that you just used to record yourself and then observe yourself. But while observing, if you see like, no, I'm speaking very basic English or I'm not able to use some advanced words. So how did you work upon that? You were giving feedback to yourself only, and then you have to just focus upon those areas too, how you can enhance your vocabulary, like lexical resources. So how did you work upon that part?
Okay. So as I told you that I used to record, so I used to record every little videos, like at least every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then I was observing, for example, if I was observing that in that particular video I was not pronouncing some words correctly. So then after I try to work on my pronunciation, I try to learn new words with their pronunciation. And like this like this in every case, like if I'm not able to use vocabularies related to profession, for example, if we were talking about profession in video, so
Hmm.
I used to research a lot about what are the profession vocabularies, how we can make a alternative way to use that particular word,
Hmm.
like that. I always try to find alternative to speak a sentence.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I also do that. Sometimes I use Chat GPT for that. Like if I'm saying
Yeah,
a
currently
thing, similar thing in every video or in every conversation, and I feel like no, I should change it a bit. So then I find different ways of saying the same thing. That is even helpful. And nowadays I'm saying you're talking much about Chat GPT. I'm not promoting, but yeah, people can use for their English enhancement, right? Hmm. So as you shared, you
absolutely.
were in many groups there. So when you started your journey, how did you feel? Like, what was the first initial experiences? Like, did you face the fear, hesitation, or if yes, then how did you overcome that? Like facing camera, facing people is again very challenging.
You're absolutely right. But as I already told you, that let me tell you that I am belong from a kind of community where usually girls do not speak with boys. So in that terms, I was very shy, and I was, you can say, introvert kind of person who even never used to talk with the other family members too over the phone call. So that was like very 180-degree change for me when I started my journey. I was I actually decided that I want to remove this my shyness. I want to be an extrovert. This was my clear purpose, and this is my personal experience that whenever you have a clear purpose in your mind, so no matter what kind of obstructions you have in your life, no matter what objections you have, but you will achieve it because you have the clarity that you want to, right? So
That's
this
right.
is what I have. Yeah, this is what I had in my mind, that I want to be an extrovert, I want to talk with people. That ultimately my goal was to improve my communication with people because I wanted to be a good explainer, and this led me to overcome my fears. Yeah, initially I had this kind of hesitation kind of things, and while facing cameras, but now I'm very much comfortable. I have improved a lot, I would say, and even now I'm improving day by day.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, uh, I agree totally with you that we should have a strong why, strong desire, and clear purpose in our mind that leads, that drives us, motivates us every day. People ask me, what inspires you? I always say my improvement and my strong why always inspires me to do more and
Yes.
study more. But can you share any anecdote actually when you started and you faced you just got stuck and then you felt like it was just embarrassing for me and but you just overcame?
Hmm. So I guess in my college, my last year of college, as I had to study in English, it was little bit difficult because before that I was totally in Gujarati medium, and that was the period I can say that changed me a lot in terms of speaking, in terms of communication, everything from the
Mm,
last year of my college. So it was little bit difficult, and even as I told you before that I was introvert also. So that experience was hard for me to just get into this all of these things, to talk with people, to especially being comfortable with opposite gender like that while talking. So that was actually, it was not embarrassing, but it was actually, I can say it was good experience for me. Somehow I learned a lot, because if I compare myself in earlier time versus now, so yeah, there is a lot of differences, and yeah, I have completely changed myself, and I'm happy for that, that I can now clearly communicate with people. I can, get access to people also lot of. So while you
mm,
communicate with people, it open up every opportunity, every door to you, in terms
agree.
of job, in terms of other information that you want to get, making relationships like that.
Mm-hmm. Great, great, great. Yeah, I agree. So now you are content with yourself, like with the improvements you brought into your life and with the changes. Great one. What are you still
I'm
doing?
so.
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
What are the methods you still are following nowadays?
Okay, so methods that I'm still following for better improvement is that connect with people like I connected you. Whenever
Mm,
you get opportunity to talk with somebody who is belongs to where you want to be, or somehow they are connected to, I mean, they are with your company. So you must try to connect with them. You must try to learn something new with them. You should share your knowledge and exchange your knowledge, everything.
mm.
Yes.
Is somebody knocking your door? I'm getting a
Yes, I get.
noise.
Yes, she is calling me for lunch.
Okay, okay. So yeah, my next question I want to ask you is that according to you, how long does it actually take to become good at English or get the desired results?
Okay, so to get desired result, it depends on many factors. Like if the person is consistent, if the person is willing to learn, this is must. If you have willpower and a clear vision that you want to achieve, that you want to be good at English, that's enough. I mean, that's enough for you to be consistent. That's enough for you to be persistent for your working and to get knowledge. If you are willing to do now, so you will get it anyhow by researching, by learning, by joining classes. So I guess it requires at least of 2 years to be very good at English
Very
from
good.
zero.
Hmm.
From zero, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I started in August 2022, so it's going to be 2 years, and I'm satisfied with my improvement too. Like I'm content with my, improvement. Yeah, still there is room for improvement still, but yeah, I'm also content, and I'm also following some of the methods in order to be very advanced speaker of the language. Yeah. At the same time, many people are following methods they are learning, they are very good at grammar. Some people are very good at vocabulary too, they know a lot of words in English and they know the grammar patterns too, but when it comes to speaking, when they go for a conversation, they are not able to use those grammar patterns in vocabulary while talking to people.
Mhm.
So what could be the possible reason behind it?
Okay, so I guess there is one clear reason why people are not able to use the grammar in their speaking.
Hmm.
Because see, as I told you that I am also belongs from a Gujarati medium, and I feel like I'm completely using the structure of like all the tenses
Hmm.
and direct indirect, many things are there, right? So
Hmm.
if I'm able to use it, everybody can do it, and the reason why people are not able to use could be that they are lacking practice. The
Yes.
more you practice, and you, it doesn't mean that you have to just speak with people. You can do it by yourself also. For example, you just write down one sentence of a simple present tense and try
Mhm.
to repeat the same sentence in all the other tenses, like
Yes.
simple past, simple future, like that.
Mhm.
You have to make 12 sentences out of one sentence, and
Mhm.
this practice you have to continue for every different sentence. This helps me, this helped me a lot, and this is why I recommend everybody to do it.
Okay, okay. And apart from that, do you prefer to listen to podcast or maybe speeches in English? And what about reading too?
Yeah, absolutely. I prefer to listen podcasts. This is something like listening is a key part of being a good speaker. If you want to be a good speaker, you must have to learn to listen, and by listening to podcasts and some of the good YouTube speakers, you can be a very good speaker. This is how you can be good speaker. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree. Listening and speaking are interconnected. Okay, so you have to
Yeah.
listen and even listen attentively. Some people are listening, they say that we listen, but they listen to conversation or podcast while doing other stuff. That is again okay because, especially for housewives, if they don't get time, they have a lot of household chores, so they have to do that. But while doing that, too, little bit attention if you give to this proper podcast conversation or the English people are speaking, that would be good for you. That helps you in your speaking, right? Hmm. Hmm.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. This much I wanted to discuss with you. Anything that you want to discuss with me? You were saying about critical thinking, something like that.
Yes, I actually wanted to speak, but if you don't mind, I'm running out of time today. Can we schedule this meeting for next time?
Yeah,
For
sure.
this one?
Why Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We can complete this one right here. We can have another session too any other time. You are always
Sure,
welcome.
sure.
Yeah, because yeah, I also enjoy talking to people who are very excited, passionate, and good at English at the same time. And at the same time, they are aspiring to become the advanced speakers, like
Yeah.
me, I think. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yes, yes, we
definitely.
will
It
definitely
seems
connect.
you are, it
Sorry.
seems you are also improving a lot. I think it seems you are also improving a lot. I have seen many videos, your videos on YouTube also. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Initially, I was very pathetic, but nowadays, yeah, I can see a little changes in my way of speaking, my way of presenting. But yeah, still on the way. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you so
definitely.
much
You're
for
on the way.
connecting to me. It was really very nice talking to you, and thank you so much for sharing your insights with the audience.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye.